Hi, in this video, I want to show you how you can stop your snoring or stop your bedtime partner snoring by sleeping with NED. And really, it's as easy as taking NED, putting NED in your nose, and going to sleep. And you can see NED has these little dials on the bottom. All you have to do is turn the dial to the perfect anti-snore strength, perfectly tailored just to you. Now, I want to tell you some of the secrets behind how NED works. I remember in my office, maybe it was 7 or 8 years ago, I had this patient walk in. His name was Greg. He was carrying a duffel bag. And I was like, Greg, what's up with the duffel bag? And he takes out some tape and a head strap and mask and hoses and mouthpieces. And I'm like, Greg, what is all this? And he went on to explain to me that he has tried quite literally everything to stop his snoring, and nothing was working, or it was super uncomfortable, or it was super expensive. And he's like, look, I got to get a handle of this, because he told me it started with he did a lot of travel for business, and so he's like, I'm a little self-conscious if I fall asleep on a plane and I'm snoring, or if I'm sharing a hotel room with some buddies on a golf trip or whatnot. But he said now it is pressing. His wife, his significant other, was having to sleep in a different bedroom. And he's like, look, my favorite time of the day is after the chaos of the day is over, laying down next to the person I love, connecting, having intimacy, and I don't want to lose that. So what can I do? And I remember it wasn't too long after meeting Greg, I was sitting next to another dentist friend, his name's Justin. And I was like, Justin, I got the idea. And I had the idea for NED. And I was like, NED has got to be this comfortable, convenient, cost-effective solution. And over the next 5-6 years, I spent all my time developing, tinkering, testing NED. And finally, just recently, we actually got the patent for NED. And so the way NED works is NED stands for nasal EPAP dilator. Nasal means it just goes in your nose, okay, and you go to sleep. EPAP stands for expiratory positive air pressure. Now, this is a technology, it's shown to be safe and effective, and it creates a slower exhalation. And this slowed exhalation helps keep the airway open and prevents snoring. Okay? And then the third piece of technology that the NED uses is the fact that it's a dilator, which means when you put it in your nose, it opens up your nasal passages. So people that are mouth breathers or people that have deviated septums, this helps better facilitate nasal breathing, which improves not only your sleep, but also snoring. Okay, so that's the technology behind NED. So if you pick up a NED device today, this is what I want you to do. Download a snore recording app. There's tons that you can download for free on your smartphone, and record a few nights of baseline sleeping while your NED device is being delivered to you. Okay, it's going to take a couple days to ship to you. And then once you get your NED device, record a few nights with NED in, and record a few nights with NED at different positions, okay? And that's going to show you, one, the perfect positions of the dial, as well as how effective the NED device is working for you. Okay, now a little bit more about personalizing NED. Like I was just talking about, you turn this dial to dial in the perfect anti-snore strength you need. So a strong snorer might use this position where all the holes are covered, and a real light snorer might use this position where little of the holes are covered. Okay? And the second thing is, I recommend starting with a trial pack. So, for example, 2 sizes of the NED device fit me, and both fit quite comfortably. If I was just getting started, I would start with the smaller one just to get comfortable and get used to it. But I actually prefer the larger one because it opens up my nasal passages better. It facilitates better breathing. It's more comfortable actually in the long run sleeping with a more open nasal cavities. But I do recommend starting with a trial pack to get the right size just for you. Okay, so this is the NED device. I really think you're gonna love it. I guarantee your bedtime partner is gonna love it if you're the one snoring. So pick up a NED device and let me know what you think.